Hello. In this video, I have given three-letter Scrabble words which start with G and their hooks, both front and back, according to the Poland's Scrabble Words 2021. So these are actually 62 uh, three-letter words which start with G. And if you, as I have advised earlier, if you can segregate those which you already know from the obscure ones, then it will be very convenient for you to reduce the number of the words which you might need to practice again and again, so that they become part of your memory and you can easily recall those while playing in Scrabble games. So GAB, GAD, GAE, GAG, gag, it's quite a common word. GAK may not be that common. GAL, GAM, GAN, GAP, gap, you don't need to practice it. GAR, GAS, gas, you don't need to practice it as well. And then so on, you can slowly read these and after just marking those which are not familiar to you, you can do the practice with the remaining ones. Uh, there are not many front hooks for the three-letter words starting with G. If you look at the list, uh, the word GAD accepts two alphabets as front hooks like E and I, and on the third column, it's the four-letter valid word which is formed by placing these front hooks. Then GAL, gal, it accepts E, it becomes eagle, and GAM accepts O. So it's again not a very common word, OGAM. GAR accepts A. I think those players who play Scrabble regularly, they are familiar with this word, AGAR. And if you place A before gas, it becomes agas. And if you place A before GAD, it becomes aged. So these are the very few front hooks, and the same strategy you can apply over here. The ones which you know already, you can ignore those and practice the ones you are not familiar with. And this has to be very important. Uh, these seven letters, sorry, seven words, these do not accept uh, S as back hook. You know, like gas, it ends with S, so it's quite obvious. GY, it doesn't accept, you have to remember that. GIS doesn't accept S as back hook. GOT is the second form of get, so naturally it also doesn't accept. GOX, GRR, and GUS. These are the seven words which will not accept S as back hook. And these are the remaining 55 words, three-letter words starting with G, which do accept S as back hook. So you can simply place S at the end of these words. The ones which you need to look at closely are like GO, S accepts another S as back hook. So this is something which you need to assure yourself that it's a similarly guys, though the word ends with Y, but its plural uh, is guys, Guys, and the remaining many are quite the straightforward ones. So you don't need to. All you need is to be sure that which are the exceptions, which do not accept G as backhook. So these few slides, these actually show the words which accept other letters as backhooks other than S. Like GAB, it accepts Y, it becomes Gabby. GAD accepts E, Gade. GAD also accepts I, Gaddy. And then GAE accepts D, it also accepts N. Gag accepts A, it becomes Gaga. And a gag also accepts E, it becomes Gauge. And so on. You can have a look at all the words and just uh, uh, just be sure that you know these. And another satisfaction you may derive is that while studying three-letter words, you're also learning some new four-letter words. So the list continues with GAR accepts I as backhook, also T, and gas, it accepts H, it becomes gash, and gas also accepts P, it becomes gasp, and so on. You can have look at the remaining ones. Some of some of these which may help you score a lot are like GEE accepts Z as backhook. So if you place it properly, you may get a very high score. And the list continues like GEN accepts A, it becomes Gina. Gene is quite a common word, but we must know that GEN also accepts U as backhook. It becomes Genu. And uh, you can have to look at the remaining the words given on the list and move to the next slide. And in this slide, you see that a word like GOO, it accepts so many, like 8 uh, letters as backhook. I'm giving you the words like good, goof, goog, gook, ghoul, and goon, goop, goo. So if anyone has placed uh, word GOO, you got a very good opportunity to play your high scoring word over there. So this is the last slide, and even on this slide, you see that there are the words like GOR, which accepts some 6 letters, and it is giving you the 4-letter words like GORP, go, GORM, gom. You might not be familiar with these words. And again, GRR, it accepts L, so it's a 4-letter word consisting of all consonants, no vowel at all. So the last one, GYP, JIP, it accepts O, so it becomes, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but Gaipo or Jaipo. So this is all a little bit work, and you will be quite perfect with your knowledge of three-letter words. Thanks a lot.